What is swag? Some people think swag is having deep pockets or, riding around in a nice fancy whip. But to me, swag is all about how you carry yourself.
Young King and I'm boy. Alright, bro. BTW. Episode 2. We got my man Fonzie, my brother from another. The owner and creator of Mental Base, so we're gonna get into that. But first of all, the first things first, on our last episode, we talked about people wearing different type of brands and the fashion game right now. So I want to know your views of the fashion game right now.
I think it's cool. It's wide open. My view of it is wide open. Because it's not like it's like it's no rules. Like you can just, if you put out some fresh shit, people gonna fuck with it. Like how, for example, how Virgil started off doing the screen printing shit on flannel shirts and shit. And then niggas just fucked with him, and that bubbled. Not a nigga is big dog at Louis Vuitton. I think the game is kind of open now. Mm-hmm. It used to be like you had to come out with like some crazy cut and sew type shit.
Right.
Now you just come out with some shit, you catch a wave, and you stay on that bitch, and you ride it long enough, you might go somewhere.
So how do you feel, what's your input on the designer wave that's going on right now?
Oh, you talking about like niggas just wearing like designer shit?
Whole Gucci, Versace, Givenchy, the Balenciaga, that whole thing.
It depends on how you do it though. I fuck with it. It just depends on how niggas do it. Like some niggas, they do it a different way. Like some niggas go from top to bottom designer. Some niggas, you might catch them in the designer sneakers. You might catch them belt, cologne. Some light shit. It might not be as, it's just a little sprinkle. I like just the little sprinkle, some sneakers, maybe a belt.
You feel me? Something soft.
Something light, pull out the wallet, boom, Louis wallet. Pull out the wallet, Gucci wallet, boom. I like shit like that, light shit, sneakers and shit. I don't like the whole from top to bottom type shit.
It's overdoing it
with the buffs on. I fuck with my niggas. I fuck with them niggas, but that's they still it's just not mine.
But do you think they just do it just because it's popping right now, or do you think like they really like the fabric?
That's a little bit of both. A little bit of both, because I think that's what's popping right now. I wasn't an old head, so I can't explain what was fresh to street niggas back then.
Right.
But I know that's what niggas is on. Niggas, they cop a whole fit and then wear some Timbs and shit, and that's them wear the whole thing. Which I done seen some niggas that it look fresh in.
Right.
But some niggas that don't.
See, I watched the sneaker shopping with Lil Baby, and they asked him, "Why do you love designer clothes?" And he's like, "I don't love them. I can afford it."
That's another thing. But see, a lot of them niggas, they just wear this shit just because it costs a lot. Just like anybody else, just like most niggas, if it costs a lot, it look nice. Like, for example, she probably gonna be sorry at me, but my shorty, she them ugly ass Balenciagas, them big ass bricks. She like, me and her had a discussion a couple months ago about them. She was like, she liked them shoes. I was like, they ugly. She was like, no, they not. I'm like, they ugly. And I'm like, if they said Skechers where it said Balenciaga, you wouldn't want them. And she was like, duh. I'm like, you just made my point. Name. I'm like, you just made my point.
But I will say, when I was out in New York, I seen a crazy colorway with them joints.
I just seen a couple where I was like,
I feel like the colorway with them, like, okay, let's say the Wave Runners. I hate the Wave Runners. The Yeezy joints.
Yeah.
But with a certain colorway, like the what is it called? The Maves or the Mauis, the navy and brown joints they drop in. Those are cold because I think that's a colorway shoe. Like the colorway makes the shoe.
To be honest with you, brother, I don't. For one, I ain't keeping up with his shoe because he lame as fuck. You know how I feel about Cuz. He lame as fuck. I don't go for what weirdo don't like it. I think he lame as fuck. Period. He washed up now.
As an artist, we still love you, yeah.
Okay.
As an artist. I don't know about him, but as an artist, we still love you, Ye.
Oh, we loved you, Ye. We loved you, Ye. He's a legend, but he washed up right now. But no, on Ye, his best shoe is never gonna be Adidas, and his best Adidas that he dropped definitely was the first ones that he came out with.
The 350 joints.
I don't know the one with the
strap,
strap, the mid top joints.
Oh,
Them
really?
was the best one. Yeah, them was the best ones.
You don't like the house shoe joints? I love the house shoe joints. I get those before I get in the Calabasas joints.
No, them the little ones that look like Roches and shit.
Yeah.
Them cool, but everybody got them.
Yeah.
But they still cool. The new ones he came out with, the little Desert Storm, the trash.
But I heard they the most comfortable shoe
Not bad.
ever. But
They
you would
look
never
good.
see them on my feet.
They look like, you remember Mr. Swagger?
Yeah!
They look like some shit a teacher would rock.
Yeah,
like
they
rock,
old,
like
they
some rock-
dad shoes.
Like some rock, exactly. Some old rock, look like some old Rockport type shit that you would catch your history teacher wearing.
So let's since we talk about the dad shoes, how you feel about the dad shoe?
Well, I thought I think you could pick that up. That shit weak.
I think they should have just left it at the dad hats.
Yeah, man, it's cool. Like that's what niggas is on.
But like, why are they on it though? Because you know, like if you think about it, bro. Like if you think about it though, back then we wasn't liking shit like that. Now all of a sudden we love this shit. Not me, but
I don't, and I've seen some. Don't get me wrong. I've seen some brands come up with some dad shoes. I was like, they're not really nice, But for the most part, no, them shit's trash. I don't give a fuck who made them. I don't care if Jesus made them bitches. I'm not wearing them. They just look garbage. Like, and genuinely niggas is only rocking them because they say Balenciaga. If you shop at Finish Line, you'll see that they make fake ones that look
the side joints.
They look identical as fuck. They just don't say Balenciaga.
But ain't nobody gonna get those.
Exactly.
It's the name. So you agree that a lot of people wear shit because of the name?
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah. And we all do though. No, nothing wrong. Nothing wrong with niggas. I'd be thinking niggas lame. I think niggas lame when that's all they do. I've fallen victim to buying shit just because niggas think it's raw. You know what I'm saying? Cause we buy shit cause you like it, but you want them compliments. You want them, that shit fresh.
Yeah.
So you might buy some shit that you think is cool, but you know niggas is fucking with it. And you got the bread for it, boom, buy it. But when that's all you doing, and like you don't have an identity, like you don't have nothing, like everything you buying is based off everybody else's opinion.
Right.
You think somebody else is into it, or you see that other people's into that shit. So I'm gonna buy it.
And that's why I feel like the fashion game is fucked up because there's no identity to people's style no more.
Right.
Like, so it's just like, how can we say that you fly, but you really don't? That's like, I feel like people could throw an outfit on, like they could throw a Gucci shirt on, some Givenchy jeans, and some Gucci shoes, and it won't look right. So, yeah, you feel me? So I feel like there's no, what's the word I'm looking for? Originality into it anymore.
No, I agree with you. That's how I feel. That's what I'm saying is that nothing wrong with buying some shit because you think it's hot or other people think it's hot. We all do it here and there. But if that's the only thing you do, and you usually know those people that only buy shit because of people. If that's all you do, then, you're a weirdo.
So let me ask you, what's your definition of being fly?
It start with you, man. It really just be with you. Whatever you think. I don't know, man. It ain't necessarily clothes. Like, being fresh and being fly is two different things to me,
So we need both then.
Being fresh is what you got on. What you got on is together. You know what I'm saying? That shit look like it's brand new. You probably had it for about 3 months or some years, but it look brand new as fuck. Or it make you want to buy some shit like that. Make you want to change your shit. Or, you know what I'm saying? Make you be like, oh, why I ain't think of getting no shit like that? But that shit fresh. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's you know, that's fresh to me. Being fly is just, it's hard to explain, man. You can be fly. Oh, bro, it's hard. It's hard to explain, man. It's hard to explain. Just put your shit together right. You know, you should get it's just put together right. I don't know, man.
All right, so now we're gonna ask, what came first with you, the clothes or the shoes? Which one was more love for you at first?
Man, my brother was big on both. So it kind of both came all at once. When I was young, a lot of people that know me, I was wearing my brother's shit for a very long time. So a lot of that shit just was like, whatever my brother had is what I thought was raw. That when we go back to buying shit because we think other people. But to answer your question, shoes. To be honest, shoes. I would be capping if I said clothes. I was buying J's way before I started knowing what dressing fly was. I was just blessed to have a big brother that was able to be like, hey, them clothes ain't right. Or I'm watching him put on clothes and the Visual jeans and Red Monkey jeans. I'm like, oh, that's what fly is. Like, he was the first person I saw and was like, you know what, I want to be like him. Whenever I get old enough to do shit, I want to dress like my brother. I want to do things like my brother. Yeah.
The Cavs game on, by the way. So
my fault, yeah.
That's why.
I ain't mean to do that.
Niggas gotta watch the Cavs game.
My fault.
No, you good, bro.
But yeah, it would have to be shoes, man. I was buying J's shoes for it. And we was buying fake J's too, here and there. I'm not even gonna cap to you.
Hey, keep it $150 with it.
Cap to you. We was in musical buying Forces and J's and shit. If we was going to the Kamikaze, we was like, what, fucking 14, 13, 14. We was going to the Kamikaze shit every weekend, and we was going up the street to get the gear to wear or inspiration, and we were buying Forces. And if we might have looked up on a little extra couple dollars, we were buying some J's that weren't real.
Everybody had a fake pair of shoes.
If you lie and say your shit was real, then if you say your shit was real and you was buying them from them places, you are a goddamn lie. When we was in middle school, only time we got real J's is when we got them bitches for like maybe Christmas. Maybe Christmas. Niggas was buying fake J's for a long time.
What's your favorite number?
7s, no question. First real. Well, I was getting real. Let me take that back. Because we weren't just buying fake shit. Niggas weren't just buying fake shit. I'm just saying, like, niggas was wearing the Fusion Jordans. Those was the fake. The Forces and the Jordans. Niggas know the Force. The Fusion Jordans.
Yeah. Up on Emory.
Come on, man. So that was it. But niggas had real shit. And the 7s, no question. No question, 7s.
So would J's to be your favorite shoe of all time?
Hell no.
What's your favorite?
Forces.
Forces?
Yes. Yes, man.
Classic.
The first shoe I ever cried to my mother to get from me.
All white joints? Low top, high top, mid?
Mid top. But I fuck with high top now. When I was a kid, it was mid top. My favorite all time was low top. Low top, all whites. Can't beat them.
So, what would you describe your style?
It's simple. Simplistic. Real simple. I don't do too much and I don't do too less. Just, I like to be fresh. I like my shit to look like together. You know what I'm saying? I used to think when I was in school, it was a difference. Like people that put a lot together and make it work, still fly. And people that make things work with less. I'm big on people that make things work with less. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta put on a fucking scarf, bandana, then a hat and do-rag, chain. I don't want to do all that shit. I like the shit to just look fresh. If it looks nice, it looks dope, that's me. And that's what I like.
And then my next question was gonna be what inspired you to get into the fashion, but you already explained that.
My brother, my big brother.
So now we can get to the fun part. That was fun, but this is gonna be the greatest part because we gotta get this shit out here. MNBS. What does it mean?
MNBS is a nickname for mental base, and base is an abbreviation for believe, achieve, strive, succeed. Say that slow. Believe, achieve, strive, succeed. And started in 2012. Me, my boy Marlon, Trey, Devin. Started in 2012 when we was graduating. We had a great run. Still got the ability to keep going. And my baby, it's my baby.
So what was your first piece that you dropped from the brand?
Oh man, you know when we go very first piece. Very first piece. You gotta check, man. Niggas be running in and out of this bitch. I'm gonna find some loose change. Find this keepers loose.
Hey.
No, but even my very first piece we did, or just first official piece, because we did a lot of bullshit before niggas got up and running. A lot of bullshit. Them bracelets, big bullshit.
The bracelets?
Yeah, it was big. Them was the first dang mental base item, period. And I was around them bitch. I was around the high school hustling them bitches. Oh, $20 a head, and that was gone. That was probably the. Damn, I used to sell some shit. I used to sell some shit. Hey, man, that was fun.
I had one of them. I left that at a female's house.
Bro, that shit was so fun. That was the first piece we ever did. I'm gonna just keep it, but I can't even bypass that part. I always tell people when I do like little interviews or just talking that was where it started. Because it is, you know.
A bracelet.
Yeah, man, I woke up, once I realized what I wanted to do, I just wanted to make money real quick. You know, that's why it's hard when niggas ask me where to start at, because where I started at, I just was ready to get it rolling. Like, I just wanted to hurry up and make some money real quick. So, I sold bracelets. And that's how I built my name. I built the name off of selling bracelets in the schoolhouse. And it got to a point where I would be walking home or I would be out and shit and niggas would really be asking me for them motherfucking bracelets. I was just going to the craft store making bracelets real quick just so I could make a quick $20.
So you was just at the crib making bracelets?
Yeah, man, I just was making bracelets just off the shrimp because I knew, because niggas was into them at the time.
Right.
Niggas was really into them at the time, so I was like, shit, this would help me, this is real quick.
Get your name out there.
Yeah, I didn't know shit about screen print, didn't know shit about clothes, making clothes. So I was like, I know this is something that's popping and I can move it real quick and it'll help me get the name going.
Right.
It did. It built a big following so that when we first made a shirt, everybody that knew that we was booming bracelets was like, fuck it, I'm going for it. We're going in on them. And they went in for it. Everything. Like, the first year when we niggas really started rolling was a beautiful year. Like, everybody was fucking with it. Everybody. And life just happened, bro. Life happened. And shit gotta slow up a little bit. And that's basically where we at now.
So what was your inspiration on the brand?
Doing the brand? It started from when I did the senior hoodies and shit for my class. I liked the feedback from that, and I was like, I could do this shit on my own. And then that's when I linked up with a couple people that I knew were into the clothing shit, and we made it happen. But yeah, it started from when I did the senior hoodies and shit, and I linked up with Nikki to do the senior hoodies, and it worked so well. So I was like, shit, I can make this happen on my own.
Right. So when did you know that it was booming? Like, when did you get that feeling when you was like, I did it? Like,
I've yet to get that feeling. I did it. No, I've yet to get that feeling.
You don't feel like you made an accomplishment, or like
I ain't did nothing yet.
Mm-mm.
I think the first, I think I know what you're asking though. What was the first time I felt like, hey, shit, I'm doing something, or
Right.
this shit moving?
Right.
Probably when I did Runway Man. That might have been, yeah. Maybe before that, but that's one of them things that I'll never forget though. And I appreciate that. Shout out to those. Shout out to Kassan too for putting that bug in to get us in there. But that was probably that one moment that I can remember off the top of my dome. I was like, yeah, I felt real good.
It was a good night.
It was a good night, and I felt like I liked the feeling that I got from people that was in it and did it. Shout out to Sage too, cause Sage rap. He modeled me. That's my boy, but he rap too. But yeah, that might have been it when I did Growing Man.
What was your favorite piece that you created?
Classic shirt. The classic shirt.
Brain.
But the logo on the front, that's probably my favorite shirt. I think that's everybody in the squad's favorite shirt.
Everybody, because I asked Marlon and Dev, and they said the same thing.
I think that's everybody's favorite piece. Just because it's everybody keep asking. Well,
yes, bring it back.
yeah, we should. I think we should always have them shits.
That should be an anniversary.
Yeah.
That should really be an anniversary joint.
Yeah.
Who would you like to collab with?
Oh, shit. I would love to collab with my nigga Sage, but I know that's gonna happen eventually.
Interview coming soon.
Fuck. I would like to collab with Nicki Diamonds. I know your question gonna be, what's my favorite brand?
Yep. Bro, you know you've been answering all my questions before I could get them out.
Oh man, I ain't new to this. I'm man, I know this.
But it's working though. It's working though. All the questions you asked, because I was most definitely about to bring up the Runway Mayhem. Man, that shit crazy.
Yeah, Nicki Diamond is my favorite designer. Period. Just cause the nigga he's a real dude. He like one of my pictures too. Shout out to that. That's my nigga. But I just like what he did with his brand. He kept it streetwear. He didn't go lame with it. He didn't try to do everything. He didn't did everything, from making skateboards, tennis shoes, cologne, regular streetwear shit, stickers and shit. His run was crazy because he had all the rappers and shit wearing his shit. He was sponsoring them niggas. He really, I look up to that man and how he modeled his brand a lot. So yeah, that's probably my biggest inspiration. To when I saw him doing shit when we was in high school, I was like 10th grade. I like just the graphics and shit. That kind of got me in the graphic. No, I'm gonna say that for what you asked. But yeah, Diamond Supply is my biggest inspiration.
I bet. What do you want to do further down the line with your brand? Like, do you think you're gonna get outside of the streetwear culture and go do like the high-end designer shit, or you just gonna keep it how you want it? How it already is, excuse me.
I think we're gonna keep it how it is. When I was in when I was graduating, my one of the principals and shit put me on the line with a nigga that he was cool with, I guess, that worked with Nike or worked at Nike or some shit. And I'll never forget, he told me, basically mostly what anybody would say, start how you gonna finish. You know what I'm saying? If you want to do streetwear, start off with streetwear. If you want to do high-end fashion, start out with high-end fashion. You know, only so many people jump off. And one of the things that really stuck with me is he compared it to Diddy. He's like, look at Diddy. He's like, he started off doing t-shirts and jeans and shit for rappers, and now he trying to do suits. And he was like, people not really wearing Sean John suits.
Right.
I'm not in the suit, so I don't know how truthful that is. But I've never heard a nigga say I'm about to go cop a Sean John suit.
Sean John jogging suit though, with the velour.
Yeah.
Fire.
Yeah, but see, that's one of his point. If he go streetwear and shit, niggas still fuck with it. Like I mean, if he put out some hot ass shit, like a jacket, like some real raw shit,
right,
I'll fuck with it. But niggas ain't about to buy no, suits and like them tailor-made niggas. Them niggas, they stuck in their ways. They wearing what they want to wear.
Right.
But that's basically what he told me. So I was like, you know, we gonna start off with this streetwear shit. We gonna take it as far as we want to. Now, me personally, if I ever feel like a desire to want to do high-end streetwear and I don't feel like mental base can take us to that place, then I'll make a
standoff.
A different
brother.
brand. Yeah, brother brand. Like I'll make which is beautiful. I'll make a brother brand that is directly for that. And I think you got to be in a certain position to where you can do that. I ain't in that position where I can do a high-end fashion brand and be successful. It take a lot of it took super dedication and a lot of groundwork to do it. I ain't gonna cap. Streetwear is a little bit easier, but a lot bit easier. You just gotta have a name and bubble it, and put out hot shit. High-end fashion, there's so many different variables that go into making one thing pop.
So I know you got you made pins, stickers, and bracelets. Would you do like how Supreme got, where they make wild shit and put their name on it?
To me,
like ashtrays and lighters, and would you go in that direction with your brand?
That's dope as fuck. You just said that. I haven't even thought about that, but yeah, I would definitely do that. Like I definitely love to just slap our name on dumb shit.
Make a brick and put MMBS on it. I mean, I love Supreme though. Like that's my favorite brand. So for you already told us what your favorite brand is. So what, besides Diamond Supply, what would be your second favorite brand?
It's funny, I don't even wear Diamond Supply no more. They still my favorite brand though.
I don't wear Supreme, but I love Supreme.
Yeah.
I just like the collaborations.
Yeah, for you I admire the brand. Like I think they're dope. But you said my second favorite brand?
Mm-hmm.
Probably be Supreme.
It'll be what?
Supreme probably.
Supreme?
Yeah.
Dope.
It'll probably be Supreme just because they so classic. You know what I'm saying? And that's why, and I can see a lot of us in them because of how the classic shirt is the most asked for shirt. And they classic shirt is probably the most asked for shirt of all time.
Facts.
And you probably gotta be up like a Jordan release to get that bitch whenever they decide to let it go. Cause you never gonna catch. I don't know, they probably make them more now, but I know when I was into big brands and shit, you could never find a classic Supreme logo shirt. You could never, not an authentic one. Now they make them like nothing. Cause you know, the business then grew and more niggas get hip and they gotta make their money just like anybody else. But yeah, Supreme definitely my second favorite brand.
So in the near future, could we see Middle Base Boutique?
Oh yeah, most definitely. That was the plan for this year. But yeah.
We know you got your shit in Blueprint. So how that connection go about?
Well, actually, we pulled out a Blueprint, just business purposes. But it just came about off the strength of just your name, man. We just, he was the man at the spot. He was looking for some niggas from the city to put in his brand and being put in his store. And we caught wind of it that he was looking on Twitter, and everybody just, you know, went in, showing us love, you know, and letting them know, like, you know, we the ones. And he hit me up, and he was like, let's do it. And we did it. And for the most part, it was a pretty nice, it was a beautiful experience. I appreciated him, the homie Hov, for even letting us do it and gracing us with that. I appreciate that. That was a great opportunity. But just business purposes, we had to move on.
Mm. So, where do you see your brand in 5 years?
Boutique, my own boutique. You just gotta get back in it, man. You gotta get back in that space, man. I'm just keep, cause you my brother. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. You gotta be in that space to make shit pop like that, man. And that's really what I've been fighting with, as far as mental base. Cause I love mental base to death, man. This shit tattooed on me. I love it to death, but I gotta be in that space to really create. Like, I've been doing a lot of other shit that's kind of been taking that away. But the love is always there. Like, I see people do shit, and I'm like, man, I did that so much better with mental base.
All right, so you said that you got a lot of things going on, and one thing that's been going on that you've been doing that's going crazy right now is your logos. When did you get into doing the logos?
Oh, I got into doing logos, was it last year? Yeah. No, 2 years ago. I think it might have been 2 years ago. Well, whatever year it was, I was broke. And I needed some money. And at the time, I was spending about $60 a month on the software just because. And I was tapped. So I was like, shit, I mean, people kept asking me to do logos and shit, and I was curving it just because I was nervous. So one time I just went forward. And I started off about doing them shits for like $20, $25. And I didn't triple that, double that, quadruple that since then. Just off of the work that people see now. Like usually, now I get the people that say they see my page and shit, and they like my work and boom, boom. Cause now I done bubbled off of that. But yeah, I started cause I was broke. I was broke and I needed some money, and I used what I had to get some money.
You feel like it's gonna take off and take you somewhere else with that too?
Yeah, that's kind of where my mind been at recently. Just using that to take me to where I want to be where I want to be personally. You know, I think that's gonna take me where I need to be, along with mental base. You know, either or. You gotta have multiple things going on. Can't just be doing one thing.
You gotta have multiple incomes. Yeah, you might be the next ASAP Ferg dad and make the bad boy logo or some shit, nigga. We gonna see you soon, big lights. You feel me?
Oh, for sure. That's what it is, man. I want my shit to be on a billboard or some shit. Catch my shit on a billboard, a magazine spread. You know, that'll be first for me. That's what I'm shooting for right now. Short term. Long term, I just want to be able to create. I want to be a director for somebody's, you know, either for myself or for somewhere else, but be able to create. That's really where my bubble is. You know, everybody got that thing where they be happy if they're in this bubble, whatever it is, if they're doing this. I'm able to just create and make a lot of money and help my folks. And we have a good ass time for the rest of our life. That'll be great.
So since you got into like the graphic designing, so that's gonna be, would that help? That's gonna help you. Is that going to help you better with making the designs for the shirts?
For sure, and it has. It has, man. I got so much shit. Excuse me. I got so much shit stored away that I ain't even put out yet. Just based off of what people ask me to do. It didn't help me because people ask for certain shit, and I'm still learning. You know, you're still learning how to do certain shit. So people ask me for certain shit, and I figure out how to do it. And I'm like, shit, I can use that for this design that I just had in my mind for Mental Base. Or shit, I could put this shirt together with this, that, and third, because I just did this for them, and now I know how to work this shit. Yeah. So that's where it started, because at first, when I first did it, I was gonna say fuck Mental Base altogether. But then I started doing certain shit for people, and it sparked the ideas again, new ideas. And I was like, shit, man, I could make some hard ass shit just based off of what I know now. I taught myself how to do this shit, man. Like I genuinely taught myself. I didn't go to school until I already knew what I was doing.
You went to school to perfect it?
Yeah, and get that fucking paper. But I taught myself how to do this shit. I had a computer and shit, was on there. Saw niggas doing this shit. And in my free time, I just played with the shit to see if I could catch it, and I caught it. And it's been history ever since.
Would you be the type of person that help design other clothing brands and help make their logos and designs?
I've done it, and if the money is right, I'm on it. I've done it. Some of the folks around the city, I ain't gonna shit on nobody, but I've done it, so I wouldn't. If the money right, I'm doing whatever.
Hey.
Yeah. I think too much, man. I think too much.
No, that's a good thing. But shit, good looking out, my brother, for coming to sit down and chop it with. Let me come interview you. You feel me? I appreciate it.
You already know, bro. We in the spot. This the spot.
It's the spot. Yeah, we got some bitches coming through. We got the bottles. We got the loud. Hey.
Don't believe him. Don't believe him. Don't believe him. I'm watching the Cavs game. Don't believe this man.
No, but you got anything you want to tell the people before we leave?
I appreciate everybody that they fuck with me and they fuck with my folks. And it's all love.
And this is a BTW exclusive. Peace.